After spending money and time on the wrong mentors, I developed a framework to help choose the right mentor or coach for my photography business, and I'm sharing that framework with you today. Hey, I'm Sarah Petty. I am a photographer and I'm founder of one of the most profitable portrait photography studios in the United States. And my passion is teaching you how you can be there for your family while running a thriving photography business. You shouldn't have to pick. For years, I thought, I can figure it out on my own. Why would I do that? Then I was going through life and I happened upon a mentor. And while it wasn't the right mentor, the first couple weren't exactly right, but I realized, oh my gosh, someone before me has figured this out and figured out a shortcut. And so I want to share the lessons that I've learned with you so you can nail it the first time. Number one, pick someone who's still doing photography. I wouldn't recommend picking a photography mentor who ran a photography business years ago and doesn't run one anymore, or someone in your market who coaches all business people, because it is so different. Most businesses compete with cheap, but as photographers, we compete with free because everyone has a digital camera. So if you really want someone who understands the nuances of pricing and selling and creating systems that serve their client in a boutique portrait photography business, they need to still be running one. All right, that's why I'm still running one as I teach, because I need to know, oh my gosh, what do I do when a pandemic hits? What are the things I'm doing to pivot when the economy's great, when the economy's not great, when all of the things that are happening in the world and coming at us with all the competitors, I'm teaching something that I'm actually practicing. Number two, choose a coach who's where you want to be. I remember hearing Gary Vee. If you know who he is, Gary Vaynerchuk, super smart guy, great guy, but he talks about working all the time. Grind, 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 grind all night, be the first one up, be the last one to bed, schedule meetings all day. And it's like, I don't want that life. I just don't want to live that way. So I'm always looking for a mentor who's where I want to be, who's making money, but not at the expense of their family. That's why when I'm teaching, I always tell my students, like, I teach you to make money and be able to put your family first. Okay, so for sure your mentor should be making money, which is why I share so often about being one of the most profitable in the United States, because I'm teaching you how to make money. I see people online teaching how to make money, and some have been students of mine years ago, and I saw that they weren't making any money. And then they were like, I'm gonna go out and teach photographers instead of making my business profitable. And it's like, oh goodness, that's so scary. I think it's also to pick a coach who values what you value, like how I value family. I've run across coaches who could care less about family or developing their kids or all the things that are so important to me. I wanna make sure that I have a core value alignment with the coach that I'm working with. Number three, find someone with proven systems. Not everybody who's running a profitable or successful business can teach you what they're doing, right? They just did it, or they got lucky, or they tried something, one specific thing. They have a unique ability, but they don't have systems to teach people what it is they do. It's taken me 23 years to perfect the system I've created. Make sure the person that you're wanting to study from has these systems that you can plug into, because being good at something and being a good coach are two completely different things. I think what's important about a proven system is that they can show you the track record of students who have been through their system, right? If they created a system yesterday, but no one's used that system, do you know if that system really even works? After spending all these years working my system, creating it, and then I taught it to my team, and then I started teaching it to students, and they'd go, but I don't understand this part, or things wouldn't work, and I'd go, how can I teach that better? We'd add some things, change some things, and we'd put it back out there, and they'd be like, oh, got it. And then we'd find the next bump in the road, and the next bump in the road, because a system should be like a cake mix. Anybody should be able to take that system, follow the directions, and get the results if they do the work. And so we need to have proven systems, but also systems that are proven. Number 4, I think it's important to look for an energy and right fit match. always when I'm putting education out there, and this is why I put so much content out there, because I do have a lot of energy. I talk fast. I think I'm funny sometimes. Most people probably don't. But if you listen to me and you go, oh, her voice just drives me crazy, I'm not probably a good mentor for you. So finding that energy and fit match, it doesn't mean all my students are only peppy extroverts. I love connecting with introverts because, again, a system should work regardless of your personality. But if your mentor is slow and wants to put things out slowly and you're ready to go, like that's not a good fit either. I had a mentor once who just wanted to talk about feelings and wanted us to talk about our feelings. And we're like, no, we want to go faster. I want to know what to do and I want to go and I want to implement it. So that wasn't a good fit for me. And I've learned the kind of mentor I want. I want one who's fast paced, who has steps and who can help me get where I want to go faster. When I invest in a mentor, I'm investing in speed, right? I want to get there faster. They've done what I want to do and I know they can teach me. So that's what I'm looking for. And number 5, learn their core values and culture. Most people nowadays are teaching online. They have a lot of content out there. Look at what they're putting out there. Are they talking about, I don't want a family, I just want to grind, I want to make the biggest amount of money that I possibly can? And maybe that aligns with you. Awesome. They might be a great mentor for you. But really, research them and make sure they have the same values. Are they about giving back if that's important to you? Are they about family if that's important to you? What is it that they're teaching resonates with you? And that might be a good mentor for you. My mentor has an event for our kids, so we can mentor our teenagers and above, teaching them the skills of how to go build a business, how to build a life that they love. That is super important to me, and I love that about him. And I'm hopefully going to have him as my mentor for many, 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 many years because we are so aligned with the family first core value. Look, if you're ready to be a part of a community of boutique photographers who value family first, growing a business, encouraging one another instead of this crazy competitive environment, come join our free Facebook group. I'll stick the link in the description below. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like the video and please leave a comment below.